me because you're watching this video, you clicked on it for my social media link, whatever. I want to start doing YouTube again. I really want to be serious, you know? Okay, so I'm doing a Q&A today. Kind of nervous, but that's okay. I'm gonna get more used to it the more I do it. So there's a bunch of questions. I have maybe over 300, so I'm not gonna get through all of them, but I'm gonna try to do the best that I can. So, how often do you work out your legs and glutes? I train my glutes probably 3 times a week. This week I kind of slacked. Honestly, I think it's because I am just so used to training glutes 3 or 4 times a week. It's not that I'm bored with it, it's just that I wanted to do other stuff, so now I'm focusing on doing cardio. So I've been doing cardio probably 3 to 5 times a week. I've been in a cut for 6 weeks, so I mean, I know that's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to, if you're in a cut, you really need to focus on training your glutes because you don't want to lose your muscle, you don't want to lose your shape. So if you're slacking, you're gonna lose your ass, and I am losing my ass. You might not see it, but it's all about angles, girl, because I used to be a 43, and now I am at 40, so I lost 3 inches off of my glutes, but surprisingly, I'm not upset about it. And that was like my biggest fear, was losing my butt. And now that, like, you know, I got past that, you know, I lost my butt, I lost a lot of it, I'm not upset about it, and it's just like, it was a huge mental challenge, and now I feel like, you know, I accomplished that. So, you know, everything's not about glutes, it's really not. Who made you work out so hard in the gym? I think that's from a guy. Next question. No, I'm kidding. I mean, it's just, I fucking love it. Like, I love the adrenaline pump that I get. I love the pump that I get. I love feeling strong, and I just know that if I work hard in the gym, I'm gonna see results, and I'm gonna feel good on the inside, and it all starts from the inside out. And I work out because it makes me feel good on the inside, and then I feel good on the outside, and then, yeah. So I work hard in the gym. What pre-workout do you use? It's always hard for me to have motivation or even energy. Okay. So I don't use pre-workout ever. I literally never did, even in the beginning of my fitness journey, because it always made me feel like I got jitters, and I got like really bad anxiety, and I just felt like I was gonna have a heart attack. So I use no pre-workout, but if you do want a pre-workout, I suggest EHP Labs, PSI. I've tried a lot of pre-workouts, and I'm not just being biased because I'm with the company. I'm with the company because I love all of their supplements. You know, I've gotten a bunch of companies reach out to me over the past 1.5 years through my fitness journey, and I went with BPI in the beginning because I just thought, you know, oh, I want to be a part of a company. Like, I didn't even care. I didn't even know about the quality, and it was just like, okay, here's your coupon code, like, we just want money from you type of thing, you know, that's all it was. And now, you know, I learned from that because their protein tastes like shit. I don't even care, I'm just gonna speak my mind right now. The protein tastes like shit. The pre-workout makes me feel like I'm gonna have a heart attack. They are the reason that I don't like pre-workout anymore. Their customer service sucks. They really don't give a about any of their customers, any of the athletes, unless you're like a huge athlete, and I really don't, yeah. So if you want a pre-workout that doesn't give you jitters, it doesn't have a lot of energy in it. Actually, there's no caffeine in the PSI, so I highly suggest that pre-workout. Dude, I'm gonna literally be cutting out so much of this shit. So if you want a pre-workout that has a lot of caffeine in it, this is the one to go. Me and my friend just had literally like a 20 to 30 minute workout today. We were sweating like crazy. He used it. How will you tell the viewers how your workout was today?
This RP Max really helps you out a lot. It doesn't, most pre-workouts that I've had actually would go for a couple of minutes and just stop, but RP keeps me going, kept me going, and it actually kicks in pretty fast. Some that you don't even feel them. This one, it doesn't feel bad, it keeps you going, and it really great. Everything you mix with it tastes great.
You sound like you're like reading onto something. What inspired you to start your fitness journey? I have a lot of videos on this and a lot of posts, but just a quick summary if you don't know me and you're too lazy to look at the videos. I went through a huge stage of depression where my best friend passed away, a really good friend of mine, and the love of my life, boyfriend, we broke up and I lost 20 pounds and I was around 118. Just literally all it is. You have to eat healthy and you have to work out. That's literally all you have to do. Don't worry about the numbers. Don't worry about the calculations. Don't worry about, oh, I have to go an hour at the gym. You know, don't make it a chore. Just literally do it and enjoy it. You know, you don't even have to weight lift. Just go to the gym and sweat and enjoy it. You know, don't think of it as a chore and you will see results. How do you achieve getting the amount of followers that you have now? Just consistently post. Lately I haven't been posting a lot, but that's off the subject. And just consistently post every day at the same time. Not every day. I always like to post like 2 to 3 days. Always have like a 2 to 3 day, sometimes 4 break, just because the longer that you wait, the more anticipation that you get, you know. So then more people, you know, will want to see your picture, more people will click on it, more people will like and comment and save, and then you'll go on the explore page. Do shout out for shout outs. I do a lot of that with girls with bigger followings, and if they're nice enough, then they'll give you a shout out too. Consistently post and just be yourself, and that's all that matters. What's a good protein shake, and how do you stay consistent in your workouts? So let me talk to you about the protein shakes. So I absolutely hate protein. I've tried so many proteins, not being biased again. I've tried so many proteins, and I would mix them with peanut butter and bananas and chocolate and fucking literally everything, and nothing tasted good. You would always have that that aftertaste of protein, and it's just honestly disgusting. So I went and got this for you guys to show you my favorite all-time protein. The best in the game, the best company, family-wise, supplement-wise, is EHP Labs. I finished this. So good, and I'm so upset. It tastes like chocolate. It tastes like this is chocolate peanut butter. It literally tastes like an exact chocolate shake. How do you stay consistent with your workouts? That was the second part of the question. I have to pee. Break. Dude, that's bad. I hate that the video is so long.
Yeah, pause it. Well, you're gonna cut it.
No, don't pause.
Luckily we got that recorded.
Yeah.
She doesn't have a name. Yeah. Do you like? Yes.
Just had to pee. Okay. So, what guide do you recommend for weight loss? I recommend the only weight loss guide that I have, and that is the weight loss muscle gain guide. And the great thing about this guide is that you could also build muscle or keep the curves that you already have. And obviously, you know, that's an amazing thing. And then the other package that I have is the personalized full body guide. That one is not open. I open every season. So winter, fall, spring, summer. I just had enrollment, I want to say a week ago, and I won't be opening until the winter, so I mean not too long. So if you want to sign up, that is the best program that I have, and that's why it's more pricey than my other guides, but it's totally worth it because these girls have my numbers. These girls could FaceTime me, call me, and actually get the help that you want, you know, instead of just getting a layout guide. I mean, those guides are good, obviously, but you know, if you need the extra help, then that is the guide for you. How to bulk without gaining it on your face. Okay, girl, so let me explain this to you. If you bulk, you're gonna gain it on your face, you're gonna gain it on your arms, on your stomach, on your legs, on your booty, all over. You know, you can't, I mean, unless you have good genetics, you're gonna gain it all over your entire body. You're gonna be fluffy, you're gonna be chunky, and you're gonna be very uncomfortable, and that's just the sad truth, but it's okay, because guess what? You're gonna gain your booty gains during your bulk, and then you're gonna cut, and if you have a good trainer, you could keep your curves during your cut and keep your strength. and yeah, all the fat's gonna go away. Your face fat's gonna go away, your stomach fat's gonna go away, and you have to keep doing bulk and cut cyclings. And then eventually after 5, 6, 7, 8, or however many, you're gonna have your curves, you're gonna have your flat stomach, and you're gonna have your muscle. And this is only my first cut. My entire fitness journey, I've did a bulk, so you guys are like on this fitness journey with me, and the people who have been following me for a year and a half now, I wanna say, you guys know the entire journey of how I used to be, and you know, I'd smoke every day and I was depressed every day and whatever. I'm, you know, getting off the subject, but okay, next question. What do you do for fasted cardio? During a bulk, I just walked for 15 minutes a day, sometimes 10, and then that'd be it. I'd always have my waist trainer on. During my cut, what I've been doing is the past couple of days, I've been walking for 15 minutes and then going on the treadmill for 15 to 30. So I mean, it ranges. Sometimes, some days I would do 15 minutes of walking and then 2 minutes of sprints. It really doesn't matter, you know, as long as you're up and there's no food in your stomach and you're just doing some sort of physical activity. It doesn't matter what you do, you know, all you have to do is walk 15 minutes. It's all you have to do, and it honestly makes the biggest difference. I've noticed when I do fasted cardio, I see a huge difference, and then when I don't do fasted for like a week, then, you know, I'm super like fluffy throughout the day and I just don't feel good. So do fasted cardio, it's worth it. And then it's just good mentally, because it's good to get up, you know, right up in the morning and go walking and, you know, talk, listening to your music or whatever. How do you keep yourself motivated? I keep myself motivated by my own results, by my client results, and then the biggest thing is I'm not motivated all the time, okay? There's days that I wake up, there's, you know, days and days that I wake up and I just don't feel like working out, but on those days I make sure that I do work out. I make sure that I do eat healthy, because if you only work out on the days that you feel good, you're not going to see results. So it's more motivation, it's more of dedication, it's more of you have the goal in your mind and you just have the drive to do it, and that's all that counts. You don't have to have motivation all the time. Who the fuck does? You just have to have the dedication to do it. How did you make gains so fast? I stayed consistent every single day. I woke up in the morning, I went to the stove, cooked eggs, cooked bacon, had fruit, oatmeal, went downstairs, relaxed, whatever. I didn't have a job at this time. And I went to the gym, came back, made lunch, did whatever, and then I ate dinner. I made 3 to 4 good, whole, healthy meals every single day, and I made sure I killed it every single time at the gym. That's all I did. I remember after the first month that I worked out every single day consistently, I went up to my parents and I was like, oh my God, guys, I worked out for a month consistently, oh my God. Like, I was so excited, I was so happy, and they were like, yeah, we're so proud of you, we know. I had a picture and videos of me working out, you know, the first month that I was working out, and then I took videos like 2 months after that, so that was the 3rd month, and the differences between the videos were, it was a huge difference, okay, and that motivated me so much, okay. You know, it might take you a couple days, it might take you a couple weeks to see results, and it might take you a couple months, but does it matter? Does it really matter how fast you see results? Is that really the most important part, how fast you see them? What about the journey to get there? What about the final result? What about the goal that you have in mind? Okay, who cares how long it takes? Who cares? Because guess what? From you working every single day for 3, 4, 5 months, you're gonna be like, holy fuck, dude, your life is gonna change. Your mind is gonna change. Okay, you're gonna change as a person. I've talked to so many people who lift and who work out and who eat healthy and who, you know, and they tell me that they are a different person. Fitness changed them for life. For life. And it's so fucking crazy, because you realize if you put your mind to something, then you could do anything that you want to, and I promise you that. I promise you. Okay, all you have to do is be consistent. You have to actually put in the work. You can't put in 50% and expect 100% back. You have to put in 100 and you will get 100% back. So just stay consistent and just keep that bigger picture in mind the whole time, and you will see results. I want to gain weight and it's a really hard process. What do you recommend? I love you too. I recommend 3 big things. That is to eat in a calorie surplus, and that means times your weight by 20 if you want to see a lot of results. You will gain fat, or times your weight by 15 and add 500 calories. You'll still gain fat in a bulk, but you know, I did by 20. Actually, when I first started lifting, I didn't do anything. I just ate 3 to 4 whole meals a day. Anyway, be in a calorie surplus, eat a lot of food, whole healthy meals. Lift, okay, lift heavy. Go to the gym, kill it every time. Make sure every workout or every week you're adding more weight. You're pushing yourself every time. You're challenging yourself, and then be consistent with those 2 things and you will see results. You will get curves. You have to bulk and cut. Can you just do weights without having to worry? Okay, so in the first year of you lifting, you don't have to bulk. I mean, you have to eat more than you're burning, you know, you have to eat more than you were before and you will see results. You don't have to bulk, you don't have to cut, don't worry about it. You just have to, like I said, lift and eat whole healthy foods and you will see results. You have to eat more than you were before, okay? For the first like 8 months to a year, because the first 8 months to a year, that's when you'll see the most results. So I talk to a lot of people and they're like, I've been working out for a year and I'm only seeing a tiny bit of results. That means you're not putting in the work. That means you're not, because the first year, right away, just go to the gym and eat a lot of food and you will see results. And then after a year, you're gonna be super educated on it. You're gonna, you know, be doing more research and you're gonna be, you know, meeting a lot of people who do the same things, and you'll learn that, you know, your body's gonna need to change. So then you're gonna wanna bulk and cut, the average person, unless you have amazing genetics. How much do you eat in a day? Do you track it? So right now I'm in a cut. I probably eat about maybe 4 meals a day. Right now I'm eating 1,800 calories. I'm not exactly sure how many carbs and proteins. I do track it though. I make sure I hit it every single day. Some days I go under, some days I go over. As long as I'm, you know, pretty close to it, then that's okay. But all I did was times my weight by 15 and then minus 500 calories. And then I used the Katie Heron, I don't know, calculator. It's really helpful, and I use that too. So how tall are you? I am 5'7". I look taller because my torso's pretty big and then my legs are pretty long. Everyone says I look taller, but will the at-home guide make your booty as big as the gym guide? So I believed before I made the guide that the gym is the only way you could see a lot of results, and now my mind has changed and I've been proven wrong because of my clients and the results for the at-home guide. Obviously your results are gonna be better at the gym because you can constantly be adding weight, you know, and unless you have a lot of money and you could be buying weights like every month, you know, your results long-term are gonna be better for the gym. But in the beginning, you know, they're really great guys. They're both great guys. How do you stick to your diet when you smoke and you get the munchies? I just make sure I don't buy shitty foods. When I go shopping, I maybe buy 1 thing of Cheez-Its and then 1 thing of goldfish, or goldfish Cheez-Its. And that's pretty much like my cheat, you know, that I have when I'm craving it. If I'm craving it, I have it. I have no chocolate, no sugar, unless it's before a workout, but during my cut, I haven't been doing that. Just don't buy it, girl. Literally, that's all you have to do. Just don't buy it. Do you have a boyfriend? I don't have a boyfriend, I'm single. I did have a boyfriend, and we just weren't on the same wavelengths. I'm not gonna talk shit about him, so yeah, just don't have a boyfriend. Life is Beautiful is going on right now and I'm so upset. How did you grow your hair so long? I just don't cut it. I mean, I get haircuts like once every 3 months or something when I want like the edges to be straight. But I just don't use any product, don't straighten it, or I use product obviously. Don't straighten it. I use really good shampoo. I make sure I don't use anything with, I use sulfate free. I could show you exactly what I use, but my camera's about to die, so ask me another time. How long did your bulk last? I pretty much bulked my entire fitness journey. I just I think as soon as I moved here I started counting my calories, so like the past like 8 months I started counting, and then before that I was just eating 3 to 4 good meals a day. Do you like basketball? I mean, I used to be in basketball. I used to play because I was tall and like everybody told me I should, you know, play basketball because I was tall. But I hated it, so no. How do you eat so many calories a day? Before I just had like 3,000 calorie meals. When I was eating 4,000 calories a day, which that was a big mistake because I gained a lot on my stomach, and I thought that's what my body needed, but my body needed a huge change and that was a cut. But yeah, I just had a bunch of shakes. I had Jamba Juice a lot. I cheated a lot. It was a dirty bulk, not a good idea. Your best option is to clean bulk, and that's what I'm doing my next bulk. So How do you lose weight? Eat in a calorie deficit, eat clean, do cardio 5 times a week, lift 5 to 6 times a week. How often do you plan on posting on YouTube? You're killing the game, thank you. I'm hoping maybe like 1 to 2 times. I don't want to promise you, but I want to start getting into it. The more comfortable I get, the more that I'll do it, the more ideas, you know, it just all needs to flow to me. What do you do in your spare time besides work out? Nothing. I'm kidding. Pretty much just working on my business. I've been reading recently. I'm trying to get back into writing. I love nature. I love going outside. I love playing with my animals. I love hanging out with my one friend. I'm not a big shopper. I mean, I don't know. I just enjoy my time and I make the most of it. I don't know. Yeah. Never bored. Your zodiac sign. I'm a Scorpio. And my birthday's coming up November 9th, so mark it on your calendars.
7 presents.
What?
7 presents.
My P.O. box is, no, I'm just kidding. Do you whiten your teeth? I don't. I mean, occasionally I would use like Crest whitening strip, but not often. Most annoying thing that happens to you in the gym at LVAC on Eastern. That's not creepy. So, I mean, I do have a membership at LVAC. That's what I call it. Las Vegas Athletic Club. But there's just too many people. I actually went the other day and I couldn't even get my workout in. I couldn't even do 2 workouts. I was just standing there like a dumbass because everybody's on the machine. Do you wash your hair every single time after your intense workout? I wash my hair about maybe 2 to 3 times a week, if that. It's just sweat, you know. I mean, it's good if I wash my body every single day after a workout, but not my hair because it's not good to wash your hair. So I just put it up in a bun or I condition it because conditioning is like, it's better than, you know, washing away your natural oils. But yeah, I don't wash it all the time. How do you get over the scare of bulking? I sort of talked about this, but you just have to realize that you're going to be uncomfortable and you know, it's gonna be scary, but it's worth it because you just have to trust the process, and at the end you're gonna see all the muscle that you earned. Do you live by yourself? I do live by myself in an apartment in Vegas. I moved out here all on my own, and yeah, it's great. It does get lonely at times, but I like my own company. So what type of program do you recommend for a beginner? It depends what your fitness goals are, but I suggest the at-home guide or probably the gym booty guide. I mean, all my guides are for beginners, but it's challenging enough to see results. So that's why I'm releasing a volume 2, because it's more for somebody who's experienced in the gym and who, you know, used my guides before and, you know, needs an extra boost. When did you lose your virginity? I lost my virginity freshman year. I think I was 15. The month of September. I know because it was around the time of a school dance that was going on. Actually, I take that back. I think it was around February. Twerp. Fuck, dude, fuck. It was called Twerp, and there was this guy. Not gonna say his name. I don't want, you know, drama started from 5 years ago. But yeah, I was so bad. Like, I have so many stories for you guys, but I had a vape, like, and like freshman year, like vapes were cool and vapes were like, oh my god, like the new thing and like bad, and I brought it to school and I was such a dumbass. I literally went in front of the hallway camera, took the vape and smoked it in front of the camera and like flipped off. Like, I was such a bad kid. I was such a bad kid, dude. And yeah, so whatever, I got in trouble and my parents grounded me, and the punishment was like I was grounded and I wasn't allowed to go to twerp. So my parents like went out to gamble, and I invited him over, and yeah, that's when I lost my virginity. I don't want to say I regret it. I kind of wish I saved it, but no, like, I don't regret anything, because all of, you know, past mistakes and past things that happen make you into the person that you are today. If you choose it to make you into the person that you are today, if you turn it into a lesson. But yeah, What do you eat every day? So from every breakfast, I have a morning shake, and it's filled with oats, which is, you know, oats are amazing for you. Fruit, Greek yogurt, egg whites, and a banana, and ice, and protein. And then for lunch, I always have chicken with rice. And then for dinner, I have, or like my third meal, chicken and rice, or like steak and potatoes or something like that. Always clean, always like freshly made by myself, so I know exactly what I'm adding, not like the sodium filled and sodium and butter filled stuff. What happened to you and your boyfriend? We're just on different wavelengths, and should I even tell them? How much do you spend on groceries, and how often do you buy them? I go grocery shopping every week, maybe two times a week. On a bulk, probably like I want to say like 180 every week, and on a cut, I'd say like 120, 100, maybe more than that. Literally all my money goes to food. That's the only thing I spend money on. I don't buy shoes. I have one pair of shoes that I bought in the beginning of my fitness journey, and then I rebought them like a couple months ago. They already smell. I have smelly feet anyway. Yeah, I mean, like, it's occasional where, you know, I buy like a new pair of leggings or a new pair of clothes. The only big thing that I bought was my BMW, which I never even like talked or posted about it. I posted about it once because I'm just super like humble. I mean, it's not like not humble if you post about like what you earned for, but I'm just like not the type of person to like brag about stuff. Like, you know, that's just for like close friends and family, I guess. But yeah, I bought my own BMW, which is like super cool. I need to gain weight while being on a budget. Okay, this is like a really bad thing and like a secret, but in the beginning of my fitness journey, me and my friend like really wanted gains, and like I would only spend like $50 a week on groceries because I would steal steaks. Like I would literally, like, we would go to the grocery store. You could come in here and fucking talk about it. Yeah, come on, expose yourself. I'm exposing myself. Get in here.
I'd go to gym.
No, you won't. But me and my bestie, this is my bestie Ian. But we would go to the grocery store, and he'd be the one. He would put like a bunch of steaks in his waistband. No, we don't want to. Anyway, yeah, we went to Walmart and we stole like a couple of steaks. You know, it wasn't that bad. Don't steal. Like, that's just,
it's bad.
It's like, yeah, just don't steal. So yeah, that's how I saved money, because I had no money and I was on a budget.
You are gonna still use Jordan joggers?
Jordans?
Jordan joggers.
Who?
My steel pants. Jordan joggers, like things at the bottom. Yeah,
so if you want to steal, he has some tips for you. So come here. Okay, go ahead.
It depends on what you're stealing, but I honestly could get Jordan joggers, because at the bottom they are pretty tight, and if anything falls, they're gonna get stopped.
No, me and my friend Linda. Oh my god.
That was Linda. No, I just.
Me and my friend Linda, like how we stole so much. I was so bad. Like, we would just like put on sweatpants. It should be.
Yeah, we'll just cut this.
Let's get it like a little hint of it. Like, I would take like a hair pretty. I call it a hair pretty. It's a hair tie, but we would put on sweatpants and like put. We're not trying to give you tips. I'm just trying to tell you like what I did. But I would take a hair tie and I'd put it on the bottom of my sweatpants, and we would just go in the store and like go like this and like throw shit down our pants. My camera's about to die again. Anyway, that's for another video. Don't steal. If you're on a budget, just buy the main things like potatoes and vegetables, and if you can, buy chicken and stuff. Chicken isn't that expensive. You could get a whole big pack for like $10 or something. Chicken. Yeah, bye.